Hello everyone, this meeting is regarding the SugarLearning Sprint Retro Review for 172 and Sprint Trailing for 173. The sprint goal to identify and document one-time template in SugarLearning has been completed. Approval has been granted by Adam to migrate all email templates from SugarLearning to Content Chooser. The sprint duration is 8 days and attendees are as listed. The billable hours for this project is 46, including me, Christian, and Nick. Coming to this invitation email, I will go to the browser and I will explain the issue. So previously, when a user was logged in with a different account and tried to access the invitation using for a different account, they were not being notified. But now, if the user has been logged in with SSW domain and they have been invited for a Gmail account, so if they try to access the invitation for the Gmail account while logged in with SSW domain, they will come up with this model which says that wrong account detected. And also it gives the instructions to the user what they are supposed to do afterwards while clicking on the logout and clicking on the invitation link, which will take them back to the login screen. And then they can put their right credential to access the company with their correct user email. Does anyone have any question about it? Yeah. So yeah, we enhanced the overall, we have enhanced the invitation process in the SugarLearning. So I will go back. Yep.
Who reported this bug?
So, this was reported by Steph, and Steph has two accounts, and he was actually invited on a different account, and he was logged in with steph@ssw.com, but he was invited on Steph and with his last name at ssw.com. And previously, when he tried to click on that invitation link, he was redirected to 404, and he was not notified. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
All right. So I will go back to the draft trade email. All right. That's all on the backlog. And coming to the burn down, we were able to complete 50% PBIs this time. Adam, do you have any question about it?
No. Did you get much feedback from Hajir or Mish on using SugarLearning?
Yes, I have created PBIs on Mish request. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yep. All right.
I have a question. So you got through 50% of the PBIs. Was it just like, why 50%? Were the estimates wrong? Did we lose resources part of the way through the sprint?
So, yeah. So one of the PBI we were going through it. So there is a little UI design issue came up. So we were actually finished all the work for it, but we after finding that issue, we have opened that PBI as well. So that reduces the PBI percentage.
So a PBI got added mid-sprint?
It's not added, means we actually thought that the work has been done, but before this sprint meeting, we come to know that there is a UI improvement still remaining.
Okay.
We open that PBI again. Yep.
Cool.
All right. So I will move to the code coverage. Line coverage has remained same at 25%. Coming to the production deployments, we have 2 deployments to West US and China North 3 production. Coming towards the dashboard, the average number of failed requests per day increased by 1. It was previously 88.6 requests per day over 1 week period, and now it's 89 requests per day over 8 days period. Does anyone have a question about it?
All good.
Is there anything that you need to call out? Is there anything concerning with these failed requests, or are they all pretty normal?
Yes, we have one concerning issue, which we have created a PBI for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So coming to the new dashboard, The total number of unique users have decreased by 1 and authenticated users have remained constant. And coming back to your question, Cookie, we found a browser exception which need to be investigated, and we have created a PBI for it.
Okay.
The long spike you can see over here.
Okay.
All right.
Do you know if
Moving
it's a
to
front-end error or a back-end error?
this seems like a front-end error, front-end exception,
Yeah, cool.
client side. Yep. All right, moving towards the China dashboard. The total number of unique users have increased by 1 and authenticated user remained constant. Coming towards the state of Epic, there is no change. We did not perform any experimental work. And coming to the retro, I mentioned we have approval for migrating all emails from SugarLearning. This will block, this will unblock us to merging the Markdown editor branch to the master.
Right. Okay.
Yep. I mentioned also browser exception occurred while testing the new invitation process, which we need to investigate, which I mentioned in the above.
Okay.
And Nick, for the improvement, Nick mentioned setting alarm for exception above when they are above the threshold in the application side. So we come to know about those errors timely.
Nick, what type of number are you thinking?
I'm thinking 5.
5. Okay. All right.
5.
But really, it's the reason why we didn't go and specify a number right here is just having a quick look back through the records and working out where, what's an acceptable value, because there's usually going to be 1 or 2 chunk exceptions. It's because that spike that you saw there, that was 1,650. So that's probably the sort of thing that you really want to be aware of ASAP before it clogs the logs.
Is there a PBI for that? Because that's an excellent suggestion.
Yes, we do have a PBI for it. For the
We have the investigation there. We've also got the standard monitoring PBI.
Okay.
Where that
Yeah,
works,
we do the regular monitoring. Sorry. Yeah, we do the regular monitoring as well. All right. So if anyone has no question, I will move to forecast.
You happy with all of that?
Yeah, I am. I was just, is 5 an hour, 5 a day?
That was my question.
5 an hour.
5 an hour. Oh, right. That's reasonable. Okay. During this sprint, Jose, did you get any help from anyone?
Christian and I was working all together. Yeah.
Okay. That probably should be added to the what went well. I got help from Christian. That's really,
right.
like, obviously it went better because Christian was helping. So I definitely would be there. If you had good conversations with anyone about, SugarLearning, especially with some new people using it. I don't know if that's a good thing, but can you just quickly add another good point there? Because you were getting stuck when you were not getting assistance.
Getting assistance from
Christian on what issue?
Yep, I'll mention that.
Programming on what issue? On the content editor or something else?
Invitation process.
Yep. Oh, right. Okay. Now I understand. Okay. So we're going to move on to the planning now. Are we incorporating any feedback from any new users?
Not yet. Because we have priority work. Most of their suggestions are UI suggestions.
Yeah, it's good to include a few little rocks with the big rocks, just so they know, like, if you got some things that you've been given and they're an hour each, I would do a few of those, even if it means a slight less progress on the big guys, because then people know that you're responsive. It encourages you to give more feedback when you see, oh, I did something and it got fixed. That's nice. So first impressions count. That's why if you got anything from Agere or Mish, you should try to squeeze it in if they're little.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, I will be moving to the forecast. The sprint meeting next is going to be on 18th of March, and the duration is 13 days. The reason for the third.
Yep, go ahead, Isaac.
Yeah, the reason for 13 days is on Monday in Melbourne, we have a public holiday.
Yes.
As well as the fact that we've had that this is already Wednesday, so we're already shortening the sprint.
But don't we normally have 5? Why wouldn't we increase to 10? Like, why would we increase to 13?
This is 13 normal days, so we're decreasing from 10 work days to 8.
Oh, can you just put in brackets 8 work days? Right. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's totally makes sense. Okay.
All right. So I will go to the backlog for the forecast. So we will be migrating all the email templates from SugarLearning to Content Chooser.
Right.
And also we will be increase the STS max age from 30 days to 180. That is being recommended by Chris S after test penetration.
Okay. I would probably put security dash on that one.
All right, I'll do it now.
You have to fix the PBI as well.
Yep, I'll do it.
Yeah.
The rest is the branch cleanup, fixing the layout and the regular monitoring. Do you have any question about it, Adam?
Before sending this, I'd love you just to put one extra one, which is the smallest one you've got from Mish or Hajer.
Sure, I will do that.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay. So the video will be uploaded on this channel. See you next time.
Thanks, guys.